So Lisa says, I've been separated from my narcissistic abusive husband for a year now. I've been very lonely and depressed over the last year, but recently I opened a Tinder account with no expectations at all. Okay, nice. However, I went on a date with this guy and I found him respectful and nice. We ended up having sex within a week of meeting each other. He says he likes me, and I feel like I like him too, but I'm not sure it's just my loneliness. Okay. I'm feeling so anxious and guilty recently, but also getting a hard time saying goodbye to this guy. Am I wasting his time? I don't miss my ex, but I keep feeling he deserves better than me, and I will also get hurt again, but I also want to keep meeting him. I don't know what is it. Okay. So Lisa, I do have some questions. Is there anything that's going on with this guy that makes it seem like he's not going to be good for you? I mean, from what you've shared here, I don't see any indication of that. You said he seems respectful, he seems nice, he says he likes me, and you feel like you like him too. Yeah, I'm wondering what's going on within you. Like, do you think that it's just because of the traumatic relationship that you had in the past that's making you feel a little bit unsure, or are you seeing very specific things within him that seem like it might not be a good fit? But just from what you've shared here, it seems like some healing work could definitely be helpful, because those, like you shared, you were in a narcissistically abusive marriage. Those relationships are so incredibly damaging. So yeah, Lisa, I'm not surprised that you're having difficulty feeling like you're ready for a relationship after everything you went through. But you describe here as feeling like he deserves better than you, and I'm curious as to why you feel that way. It could be that there are some beliefs that you're carrying around from your previous relationship, like that you aren't good enough or things like that. Those are the things that if you address those in some healing work, that can shift. You can get to the point where you feel like, oh yeah, I am amazing and I do deserve love. So that could be going on. But yeah, Lisa, I'd love to hear a little bit more from you. No, I think he's going to be good for me. Okay. But I keep thinking that I'm wasting his time. I'm still healing and I don't want to hurt him in any way. What you can do here is, and I don't know if you've done this already, but you can be really honest with him. I don't know how comfortable you feel with doing this, but you can say something to him like, hey, here's where I'm at with this. I've just come out of a narcissistically abusive relationship. You don't have to go into that much detail, but you can say, I've just come out of a really tough relationship and I'm still healing. I really like you. I want to see where this is going. How do you feel about this? What we want to do, what is like the right thing to do, the ethical thing to do when we're dating, is to be honest with people. To be honest about how we're feeling and what we're able to do at that time. Because maybe he's okay with that. Maybe he's not interested in something super serious either. It totally depends on what each of you are looking for. So Lisa, the more honest you can be with him, the better. And then that way, his eyes are fully open going into this relationship. He knows where you stand, he knows what's going on, and then it's up to him to decide whether this is okay with him or not. So that's my best recommendation for you, and to also continue to do the healing work. That's going to be so helpful to get you to the point where you feel much better about being in a relationship and you're not carrying around a lot of those beliefs that you don't deserve love, because you absolutely do. And there is a way to move on from that. And as always, feel free to reach out to me if you're interested in some of my work here. Yeah, ask him if he's willing to hold space for you and let him know what's going on. Exactly. The more open and honest you can be, the better. When people get hurt is when they don't know what's going on, when they don't have all the information, when they were led to believe that maybe you were totally ready, and when in actuality what's going on inside of you is you're not totally ready. That's when we get hurt. So yeah, be as open and honest as you can possibly be, and that's the best policy. I haven't filed for divorce yet. Oh, okay. So that's understandable why it's a little bit difficult to move forward. I feel embarrassed and insecure to open up about all the mess in my life, but he is very supportive so far. That's a great sign, and says he will never judge me. But I feel like I'm not ready to say all the details about the marriage and stuff. And yeah, Lisa, you don't have to. You don't have to go into all the details, just to give him a general idea of what's going on and where you're at. I told him about my narcissistic relationship, and he was really supportive about it, but I am uncomfortable and anxious to talk about my marriage. Yeah, exactly. And part of this is because when you are in a narcissistically abusive marriage, it isn't a safe environment to be open about things like this. So you're kind of conditioned to think that if I share things like this, people are going to respond badly, they're going to judge me, they're going to criticize me, when in reality, that's how it was with this narcissistic person. But that's not how it's going to be with many other different people. So again, Lisa, this is normal and to be expected coming out of a relationship like that. But yeah, you don't have to go into specifics. Just giving him the general feeling of what you're going through, just some general points, not specifics, is going to be really helpful. And yeah, and also I think make it clear that, yeah, you haven't filed for divorce yet. And then it's up to him. Again, he is an adult. He is making these choices as you guys are getting to know each other, as you are sharing more and more about what's going on for you. He can continue to make the choice as to whether or not this situation is okay for him. But yeah, remember that thus far, he has been sounds very accepting of your situation. So just, yeah, remember that he is not your ex. Much easier said than done. But if you can continue to share a little bit more and more, and he continues to be accepting, that's also going to be a really important part of your healing process. Because it shows you that there are people out there who will treat you well, who will not be judgmental, who won't criticize you, who will be accepting of you and empathetic of your situation. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, click the like button and hit the subscribe button. I come out with new live trainings every week. Also, if you're interested in working with me, click on the link in the description and visit my website. It's livingfreehealing.us. You can also follow me on Instagram at livingfreefindinglove. And if you want to catch the next live broadcast, come on over to my Facebook group. You can interact with me and ask questions while I'm giving you the free video trainings. Hope to see you there.